I'll answer this one instead. If you could talk to Donald Trump for a day, what would you try to say or convince him about? I don't think I would try to convince him about things. I don't actually try to convince people about things, I don't think. I try to ask them. I'd ask him a whole bunch of questions. I'd try to figure out how he thought, because I'm really curious about that. I'd ask him all sorts of questions. See if I could find out what he was up to. I'd like to know what he's aiming at. I'd like to know why he think he became president, what he did right, what he did wrong, what he dreads, like what he would consider a catastrophic failure, where he thinks his biggest weaknesses are, what he'd like to leave as a legacy. That would be fascinating. But see, I find, generally speaking, it's much more interesting to ask people questions, especially people like that, than ever to try to convince them of things. Because the thing is, I already know what I know, but I have no idea what he knows or what he's like. And so it'd be amazing to be able to talk to him. And so I have a bit of that opportunity now in Canada, because I've been speaking to a lot of political figures in Canada. I'm going to have that opportunity in Europe. But a lot of what you want to do when you meet people is ask them questions, because they'll tell you all sorts of things you don't know. And that's also an entry point to a really good conversation, is to ask questions. So that's what I would do. I'd ask questions like mad until he chased me away. So